Hey dude, it's the Wicker Boy here. Just been you a tag video, which I was sitting there thinking of something to do. I thought to myself, let's do a little tag video answer. This is an open tag for all my subscribers. It's just to see what your answers would be. I'm interested in your thoughts as well. I've got some questions here for you to ask, and it's all to do. It's called the worst horror tag. So yeah. Really happy to see your answers, and if any of my subscribers want to share this with their subscribers, do so, and it'd be really interesting to see their answers as well. Okay, the first question is, which horror film was you looking forward to seeing but was really let down by? If you go by recently, I was really looking forward to the Slender Man film until I watched it, and it was a pile of shit. It was, when you think of the premise they had of the film online, with the whole idea of the Slender Man and what he was and things like that, you think they'd be able to come up with a decent idea and a good premise of the film. But it was just executed poorly. The actresses in it were really, really poor. The idea of it was really poor. It would have been interesting to take a different take on it, not from really what's going on in the news with it as well, which was sort of the whole sort of idea of the film as well. Would have been an idea to see another take on it. Maybe a little while down the line they might remake it, take a different take on it, but I just didn't like the whole take on the Slender Man in this film. It was just really poorly done. Worst sequel. This is the worst sequel going from a good original. So for me, I've always loved the original Howling, and number two, you think they would have kept the same premise, the same idea, the same sort of idea of the first one. But to me, it was just really poorly done, poorly scripted, and even Christopher Lee has said he didn't have a good script to go by, so what was he meant to do, you think of the first one, the whole humour, the werewolves, the way they looked in it, they were so much better in the first one, and you think if they just led that on from the second one, led on from the first one like that, it would have been great. Because it had moments where there was something there, but it was just, overall, it was really, really a big letdown. Worst horror performance in a horror film. This can be good or bad horror film. For me, the most annoying performance I've ever come across in a horror film was Jennifer Love Hewitt's performance in I Know What You Did Last Summer. It just sort of stuck out to me. It's not a good horror film anyway, but when you see a performance and you think, God damn it. So yeah, that's for me. Worst horror director who's never made a good horror film. For me, I'm going to say Beelzebub. If you don't know about this guy, go and check his portfolio out. He's done fucking loads and loads and loads of films, but each one of them just gets messier and messier. He doesn't do anything, he just films and that's it. He doesn't do any editing, no lighting, really bad sort of, really shitty visual effects where it's just really poorly done. He spent the money he spent on his visual effects into his films. They'd probably be good, but if you think, and you go by some of the titles of the film, like Forgive Me for Raping You, or Jesus Christ Serial Rapist, and Hole Dickhole, Oh no, sorry, Dickhole Ant Farm, sorry. Dickhole Ant Farm. like I said, most independent directors over time get better over time when they're directing, getting more expertise over their filmmaking. It just seems doesn't give a shit. He just goes out there and shoots a film, press pause, goes, sets up another one, presses the playback record button again. There's just no sort of nothing in with his films, and that's So yeah. The worst ending. Oh, well, there's loads. I mean, one what's that come for me is the footage. You know, the whole premise of the film is really, and it's really like creeps up on you. You know, it has that sort of unearthly feeling and things like that. And then it gets to the ending. I won't say what the ending is, and then it gets to the ending and you go, what the fuck? I've sat through all that to come to that. I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting something else. I mean, the idea of films, you're not expecting the ending and things like that, what comes in the film. But I wasn't expecting that, and that was shit. So yeah, for me that's got to be it. Worst horror remake for me, it's got to, I'm a lover of the original Wicker Man. So the remake I was thinking, it's uneasy, and then I heard about Nicolas Cage being in it, and I was thinking, okay, as long as he doesn't play his crazy, insane self, he'd be alright. But he did, and the film was a mess with the bees and stuff. Yeah, why? Worst horror franchise. I mean, there's loads. You've got your urban legends. You've got your I Know What You Did Last Summer. But I'm going by each film. I mean, a franchise which none of the films have been any good to me. That is, and the franchise I've gone to pick is One Turn. I've never liked any of the One Turns, and they're still making them today. That's why I've counted it in. I mean, there's been previews, like I said, I Know What You Did Last Summer, which has been and gone. This is more about the franchises which are around still. And One Turn, each one of them, to me, has been terrible. Fucking hated each one of them. So yeah, let me know what you think of my answers. Feel free, I mean, like I said, this is open take for everyone. I'll write the questions underneath as well, so you can copy them down yourself. And I'll really be interested to see your answers. Like I said, share this around, and like always, comment, share and subscribe. Later dudes.